Hello everyone. From this video onwards, we are going to start learning operators in SQL. The most important topic with respect to the interviews, the most important topic while writing the queries, guys. Okay, so learn this topic very well. So these operators we are going to divide into two parts. One part will be the symbolic operator and the second part will be the keywords as an operator. So if you check the first part, we have all the symbols, plus symbols, minus symbols, multiplication symbols, division symbols, modulus operator. So whenever we are using symbols to perform certain operation, that is what we call it as a symbolic operator. Next, we have a keywords as an operator. So if you check in keywords as an operator, we have all the keywords and is a keyword. See, words is there. Key word means the word which is reserved, the word which has some special meaning given by that language. Okay, it's not like all other normal words. Keyword means the words which are already reserved. So these keywords we are going to use as an operator. Okay, operators are used to perform certain operations. So when we are performing 3 plus 3, what it results? 6 it results. So that plus is an operator which is helping us to perform operation. Which operation? Addition operation. So like that we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. Sometimes we have to check which number is greater, whether two different quantities are exactly equal or not. So whatever these operations we are performing, all the operations can be performed only and only with the help of operators. Okay, each operator, they have their own special meaning, guys. That is what we are going to explore. Okay, so now this plus, minus, multiplication, division operators are not new for you. In school days you might have learned. Okay, but in SQL how to use it, let's start learning. So for that purpose I am going to use online compiler. So just switch to your online compiler. I'll search for SQL compiler. As I have told again and again, I am telling, if you are a beginner, if you are learning something new in SQL, don't create unnecessarily the different tables in your hard disk. Okay. So that's why we are not using MySQL. We are using this online compiler. Okay. So make sure you will select the database from here as MySQL. See MySQL. Okay. So I will delete everything from here. We'll create our own table because we have to practice with the table creations as well, right? So write the query, create table. We'll create one employee table. Okay. In this employee table, we will be having the employee ID integer. We'll give the constraint as primary key. Primary key means now you know all the constraints. Primary key means null values are not allowed, plus duplicate values are not allowed. It must be unique. Next, let's say we have employee name also. Varchar of 20. What constraint we can give here? Not null we can give. Name must not be null. Okay, next, we can give the employee salary. We'll write it here decimal. That's all. Anything else? No, nothing is there. So I'll just run the code. Yeah, my table is ready. Let's insert the values. Insert into employee values. So the first value which I am going to insert is 101. The second value we will insert employee name as, let's say, Ankit. Employee salary 45,000. Second row also we will insert 102. Employee name will give as Akash and the salary is 55,000. One more value I am going to insert employee ID 103. Employee name is Pooja and the employee salary is 65,000. That's all. So 3 rows I am inserting in my employee table. Let's run the code. Program did not output anything means all the rows got inserted successfully. Really, let's project the data. Select everything from our employee table. So from employee, let's run the code. I forget to give semicolon. Okay. Okay. So this is your table structure ready. As you can see, we have an employee ID, employee name and employee salary. Okay. Okay. So now I will give one question statement over here. Okay. This is the question. What is the question? You have to write a query to display all employee names and their salaries. What is the question? You have to write a query to display all employee names and their salaries. So what query you will write? Select. What to select? That we will decide later. From which table to select? Of course, from employee table. Okay. What to select? Employee names and their salaries for all employees. Or only for Ankit, only for Akash? No, for all employees. Have they mentioned any condition over here? No. So for all the employees, you should display. Means all records you have to display in the output. So here I'll just write employee name and employee salary. So now I'll just run the code. Can you see the output? I got employee name and employee salary. But column names I don't want as an employee name, employee salary. I will just adjust the question. Write a query to display all employee names as full names and their salaries. Their salaries as we will write it here as sal. Okay, sal. So you have to display the column names like this. Full name we will write. And salary column name must be sal in the result set here. Okay, you have to write a query which will fetch employee name and employee salary from employee table for all employees. But what should be the column name? It must be full name and sal. So here we should write select employee name as what we should write in backtick. We should write full name. Okay. As keyword is not mandatory. It is optional. And salary as in backtick, I will mention the salary SAL. If only single word is present without any special character numbers, directly you can write it like this also. So now I'm going to run the code. See, my column name, can you see? Employee name and salary. So this is how in the interviews they will be asking you the question. Write a query to display all employee names, as full name and their salaries as sal. So do remember this query, guys. Okay. So in the description, I will be giving one document. In that document, multiple practice questions you will be having. So in the next video, we will discuss more practice question. But before that, I want you guys to go through all the practice question answers which I have given in the description. So before I explain to you, you give one attempt to solve those queries. Okay, to try to write the answers for them. If you are facing difficulty, you will be having the next video in which we will be discussing all the practice questions which you will be getting in the description. Okay. Okay. So now I hope I am clear with this particular query. Now second query, guys. Second question. You have to write a query to display employee names as full name and their salaries as sal. Their salaries as sal. For Akash and let's say Ankit. So you have to write a query to display employee names as a full name. Same thing. And their salaries as a sal. But not for all employees. Only for Akash and Ankit you have to write. Means you have to display. Okay. So I will write select. What to select I will decide later. From which table to select? From employee table. Employee. Which table? This is our original employee table. Select from this employee. Okay. I will select either employee ID, name or salary. We will select. But should I select for all employees? All records? No, no, no. Only for Ankit and Akash, right? So here we will write wherever what employee name is equal to what Ankit or I'm going to use one logical operator over here. This is keyword as an operator. Okay. So I'm writing here or employee name is equal to Akash. Employee name is equal to Ankit or employee name is Akash. Use single quote for this online compiler. Otherwise, you might get some issue. Okay, wherever employee name is Ankit and employee name is Akash, target them. So here employee name is Ankit, here employee name is Akash. So in employee table, your DBMS has targeted this row, two rows. Okay. Now what to select for these two rows? I am telling you select only employee name as full name. As in backtick we will write full name. Okay. And what we have to select? Employee salary as sal. You select only for those two records. So I'm going to run this now. Let's check the output. Can you see only for Ankit and Akash we got the salary? This is the query. This was the question. And this is the output. Are you understanding how in the interviews they will be asking the question like this only? So this is your operator or operator. If employee name is Ankit or employee name is Akash, if either of the condition is true, you select that record. So how this query will be executed? Look here, everyone. Select. What to select will decide later. From employee, so whole table will be targeted. Okay, from employee, wherever employee name means this column will be targeted. Is Ankit, so it will check. Is it Ankit? Yes. So target this row. It will check. Is this Ankit? No. Is this Ankit? No. So leave it. Now you are telling check. Is name Akash? So again it will check. Is this name Akash? No, it has been already targeted, guys. Is this name Akash? Yes. So it will target this Ankit and Akash and it will check other records also. Is there any one more name with the value Akash? If no, it will target only two records. So for these two records, what to return? Employee name and the salary. So only for this two record, it will target their employee name, Ankit and Akash, their salary 45,000 and 55,000. And this is your output. And these are the column names. Column aliasing, which we have given for our columns. So whatever the aliasing temporary name you have given, that temporary name will be displayed over here. Okay, aliasing, if you have not learned, please follow the playlist in the same sequence only. Don't skip any video. Whether you know the concept already, don't know, doesn't matter. Don't skip any video at all. Okay. Okay, understood. So now next, look here everyone. Now this is little tricky query. You have to write a query to display Ankit's all details by increasing his salary by 1,000 rupees. This is the question. You have to write a query to display all details of Ankit, but not as it is, by increasing his salary by 1,000 rupees. They have just asked us to display the Ankit details by increasing his salary by 1,000 rupees. They haven't asked us to update his salary in the main table. No, no. Have they used update word in the query check? No, no. If update word is not there, we should not use update command. So what we should write? Look here, everyone. I am going to tell select. Okay, what to select will decide later as usual. From which table? From employee table. Okay, I will select from employee table. But whatever I am going to select like employee ID, employee name and salary, should I select it for all rows? No, no, no. Not for all rows. Only for Ankit. So I am going to tell wherever employee name is equal to Ankit, you target only that employee. So let's say in table you have 10 Ankit. It will target all Ankit. Okay, it will target all Ankit. So it will target the employee table. You told wherever employee name is Ankit, target those rows. So all the rows wherever employee name is Ankit, everything will be targeted. Now what should I display in the output for all the rows? Whatever got targeted. So I'm telling you select all details. Means employee ID, comma, employee name, comma, employee salary. Okay. Now if I run the code, What I'm getting, just let me check. Okay. So, see, the issue is this comment, not in the query. Whenever we are giving the comment, we should give double hyphen and space. So, by mistake, I missed the space over here. Okay. So, make sure you have given space also. You cannot give the comments like this. You should use space also while giving the comments. Very important thing. Okay. Okay. So, now if you check the output, see, I got employee ID, employee name, employee salary only for Ankit. That is what they asked. Display all details of Ankit. So I got all details of Ankit. But by increasing the Ankit salaries by 1000 rupees, see what is the Ankit salary? 45. As it is, you have displayed. So this is not the correct query. So I should tell you display employee salary, but by increasing 1000 rupees. So now if I run the code, if you check the salary of Ankit, see it is 46,000 rupees. So like this, you will be getting the questions in which update they haven't asked for. They just tell while projecting the output, you increase his salary by 1000 and project it. In original table, you don't update his salary. It should be as it is. Just show to the user if you increase, then this will be the revised salary. So we are not changing in the original table, we are just projecting it. Now see the column name, guys. Column name is not good, right? So we can give the column aliasing as. I will give it as, in backtick we will write updated salary. So now if I run the code, see the column name, updated salary. This is how you will be getting the questions. What is the question? Write a query to display Ankit's all details by increasing his salary by 1000 rupees and give the column aliasing as updated salary. So this query you have to write it, guys. Okay. So let's see how this query will be executed at the back end. Okay. So I have created a very simple presentation over here. So let's go through it. In this video, I am going to explore only symbolic operator. In next video, we will be having more practice questions on symbolic operator. Next to next video, we will discuss about keywords as an operator. Okay, this will be the sequence. Now, let's say this is our employee table. I'll just drag the video here. Okay, okay. So this is the employee table. Okay, understood. I will write select. Okay. From which table? From employee table. So your employee table is under target. Okay. For all the records, do you want to select? No, no, no. Wherever employee name is Amit, you target that employee. So it has targeted C. So when you are writing where condition, you are actually filtering the rows, records. You are not touching the columns. Columns remain as it is. You are touching the records. So wherever employee name is Amit, so it will check, is employee name is Amit? Okay, target this row, full row. Is employee name Amit? No. Employee name Amit? No. No, no, no. So wherever employee name is Amit, that rows will be targeted. Okay, after targeting the rows, what to select? I am telling select employee salary only for Amit, guys. Select employee salary, but not as it is, by increasing the salary by 10,000 rupees. So like this I have written. So if you execute the query, see this will be your output. Employee salary plus 10,000 rupees. If you write no, employee salary minus 10,000 rupees. See here, I have changed the query. Target Amit and deduct 10,000 rupees from his salary and display the output. See, like this you will be getting the output. If you are thinking, ma'am, previously it was increased by 10,000. No, now we are debiting. Guys, whatever the operation is happening, see, it is happening on original table. Okay. So original value is 65,000. You are telling 65,000 plus 10,000. New value is 75,000. Now you change the query. You are telling employee salary. What is the employee salary? 65 only. Don't think, ma'am, it is 75. No. We just took the data. We added the 10,000. We projected. In original table, the value is as it is. This is what I wanted to tell. Okay. So now in original table, 65 is as it is. Again, it will target 65. 65 minus 10,000. What is the new value? 55,000. So whatever the operations will happen, this employee salary will always come here. So is this clear? Again, I will show you one more time. See, select. From which table? From employee table. Filter out the records. Wherever employee name is Amit, you target it. What to return? Employee salary by increasing by 10,000. Select it and display it like this. If you change the query to minus 10,000, minus 10,000 you will get. That's all, guys. Okay. So now like that you can use modulus operator, minus, plus, multiple practice questions you will be getting in the description. One more example I will take. Let's say this is the course table. In that we have a course ID, course name, course fees. Okay. So we will write one simple query over here. What is the query? I am telling select. Okay. What to select? From which table? From course table. Okay. Should I select all rows? No, no, no. Where condition is there? Where clause will filter rows? Do remember, if in interviews many times they will ask, what is the use of where? Where clause will allow us to give condition to filter rows. So here I am telling wherever course fees is greater than 75,000. So it is checking, is course fees greater than 75,000? First, no. Is course fees greater than 75,000? Yes. Is course fees greater than 75? Yes. So actually it should consider this 80,000 also. Let me correct it quickly. Okay, now check, I have fixed this issue. See, wherever course fees is greater than 75. So course fees is a column of course table. So it will go to the course table. It will check where is course fees column here. Now it will check. First course fee 65,000. 65,000 will come here. Is 65,000 greater than 75? No. It will take second 75,000. Is 75,000 greater than 75? No. It will take 80,000. Where here? Is 80,000 greater than 75? Yes. So it has targeted 80,000. It will check next 35,000. Is 35 greater than 75? No. 48 greater than 75? No. 40 greater than 75? No. So all other rows it won't target. Wherever course fees is greater than 75, it will target only that record. What do you want to select? I have targeted row. Should I display course ID, course name, course fees, all the details for this row? Let's check. I am telling no, you select only course name for this row. So now if you execute this query, your output will be like this. So what is the question for this answer? Question will be, listen very carefully. Write a query to display course name from course table wherever course fees is greater than 75,000. Again, I will repeat. Write a query to display course names from the course table wherever course fees is greater than 75,000. So we will write select course name from course table wherever course fees is greater than 75,000. This is how your operator works. Okay. So let's practice with this symbolic operators, see these operators. Okay. So let's go back to our online compiler. See, until here multiple queries we have typed. So let's type few more queries just to practice. So write a query to display Ankit's all details we have written. Now next. Double underscore and space is must. Okay. Hyphen, sorry, not underscore. Hyphen, space is must while giving the comments. Whenever you are getting error, just copy paste to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will fix it. Okay. So next question. Write a query to display all employee details whose salary is less than 50,000. Less than 50,000. This is the question, guys. Can you write the answer for this? I am telling you have to write a query to display all employee details. Okay. So first this part we will complete. Select What to select, we will decide later. From which table? Employee table. So we have to select all details. All employee details means all columns. Select all employee details whose salary is less than 50,000. So now what is the condition, guys? See, all details means all columns. But all details for all employees? No, no. Have they mentioned all employees? No. Only employees whose salary is greater than 50,000. So if you tell select all details from employee table without giving condition, what will be your output? The same employee table will be your output. But I don't want this. I have to check, is salary greater than 50,000? Sorry, less than 50,000? Yes. So we should target Ankit. Is the salary less than 50,000? No. So we should not display Akash. Is the salary less than 50,000 for Pooja? No. So we should not display Akash and Pooja. We need only Ankit. So we will write it here. You don't select all records wherever employee salary is less than what? 50,000. You select only those records, and if you check the magic, see, boom, you got only Ankit. So for this query, this particular table is your output, guys. I hope I am clear with how your relational operator works. So many of you, if you are completely beginner for this particular SQL, you might do the mistakes while giving the comments, guys. See, double under hyphen and then space is must. Then you start giving the statement in comments. Okay. So double hyphen and space is must over here. Otherwise, you will be getting an error. So as I have told you, all these complete queries, whatever I have executed along with question answers, you will be getting in the description. Again, I am telling in description, you will get few more interview question answers. Try to write the queries for them. If you face difficulty, next video, we are going to practice with many queries based on which operators? Symbolic operator. Here only I am telling you, our next part of the video will be the practice on symbolic operator. Okay. So this is all about this video, guys. Do practice and come for the next video. Until then, take care all of you and have a good day to all. Thank you, everyone.